I almost never draw a completely naked man. He has to have at least a pair of boots or something on. To me, a fully dressed man is more erotic than a naked one. A naked man is, of course, beautiful, but dress him in black leather or a uniform, then he is more than beautiful. Then he is sexy.
Dylan, wait, is your topic, Dylan, about Huddersfield?
Yeah, why not?
Well, no. Okay, that's great. No, the thing is, because I want to talk about, the fact that you're in Huddersfield, but obviously, if it's your topic, I don't want to take over.
I only want to talk about the most funny, entertaining things about the fact you're in Huddersfield. So,
no, let's talk about it. Yeah, that's it. I now live up north. I'm a truly northern again.
So now all three of us are living in the north. I just realised.
I've started doing more northern things as well. Like instead of saying H, I say H.
Yeah. There's this black guy who I follow on YouTube, and he said H.
No, it's Rio Ferdinand was doing that as well when he was doing the World Cup drill. He was like, "You're in Group H." He was like, "Fuck off."
Well, it's the thing. The thing is, I don't know.
I'm sorry. That sounds like racism, Dylan, because black people have different pronunciations to white people.
What? I mean, I literally did just say the guy who did it on my end was a black guy. So
exactly,
it's not racism. It's being allergic to retards.
That's like the most Reddit thing Dylan's ever said.
I'm racist against black people.
Okay, and that's also a very Reddit thing.
Yeah, I saw I was reminded of this story of this woman who just wanted to know if the black guy who was trying to get into the apartment complex she lived in actually had a key card, because presumably he was trying to get in, someone had held the door open for him, and she just wanted to be like, hey, can I just see your key card so that so that I can know that you actually live in this apartment. It was like, shit, why you fucking white bitch? Why you trying to stop me getting into my apartment? You fucking hoe. And everyone was like, oh my god, what a Karen. So,
what a Karen.
And then he raped and murdered her.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
No, of course, that's some dark humour, guys. Literally, a bit of dark humour.
I think...
Yeah, men be like, I have dark humour. Their humour. Rape.
Like Jimmy Carr. Rape. Butt plug.
That's like half of this channel, so calm down.
Yeah. I honestly, it's like Jimmy Carr when he said, the problem with autocorrect is it often ruins my lunch lines.
I get it, but I just don't think it's funny at all.
The woke mob aren't here. You don't have to worry. They're not going to find you, Luke. You can just laugh at real humor. This was back soon enough you won't even be able to tell jokes like that.
You see, Dylan. When somebody says the final line of a joke, what's it called normally?
The punchline.
Yeah. So autocorrect ruins his lunch lines. You see what he means?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah.
It's pretty clever. It's clever, a bit subversive, I would say.
That's Jimmy Carr's best joke.
Yeah.
Jimmy Carr. I find the term racism, if someone says someone's being racist, that's assuming that's saying that white people and black people are different. So if anything, if someone's calling someone out for being racist, surely they're being racist themselves.
Oh, no, yeah,
saying
absolutely.
that they are different people,
That's what I've always thought. That's
intellectual point.
That's what I would have done. I don't know why no one even tried this in the Nuremberg trials. It would have to have just been worth a shot, just to be I didn't notice it was Jews. Okay, so you think, I guess that's something that stands out to you. That's of note to you. But me personally, I kind of was just seeing beyond something as superficial as that.
Should we move on to what we're going to be doing today?
No.
Yeah.
No. Well, Michael, originally, what were we meant to be doing?
So we were supposed to be playing this kind of misogynistic game called Super Seducer. And I said, Luke, I would not like to do this. You know what? For a minute, I actually worried that gaining legal access to that had caused me many technical issues. So I'm not even apologizing. But yeah, I've heretofore, I keep trying to legally purchase it from Steam, and it just keeps not working for some reason. So, then I gave up. Well, I killed myself, as I told Luke, and here I am.
Right, so as you can see on screen, it says FTOPF, and we're going to be doing something today that we've already done. And as Dylan pointed out, do you know what it is, Dylan?
I've got no idea. All I know is I recognise that slide.
So obviously Super Seducer about women, of course. So, we couldn't do that. So I thought let's do something completely different, but of course something we have done before. So let's go on to the next slide. As we can see,
How does it?
Sorry, go on, Dylan.
I was saying, how does it stand for Tom? No, I don't know. We'll find out, I suppose.
Well, yeah, we pick our favourite Tom of Finland artwork, part 2. So, of course, you've already done this, and hence the need to blur stuff, of course. But yeah, are we excited, everyone?
Yes, I am excited.
Okay. Michael, will you read the next slide? Because I'm worried about Dylan's echo, although Dylan may have fixed his echo.
I might have fixed the echo, actually.
And at this point, I might have broken my echo, but let's see.
Yeah, actually, good point. Dylan, you know what? Dylan, read out the slide.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm back, baby.
Okay, so why Tom of Finland, if you will, Dylan?
Well, let me tell you about Tom of Finland. He was a paragon of high art, steeped in classical draftsmanship.
By the way, just this is, if you're wondering why we're focusing on Tom of Finland for another episode, this is why.
Look at that first photo.
Please continue.
Compositional rigor and European artistic tradition. His sophistication was aggressive. An artist philosopher whose perspective, capital P, was flawless. Anatomy was studied with the seriousness of a Renaissance master, and his commitment suggested long candlelit evenings spent communing with Michelangelo in spirit. Then he calmly and deliberately chose to dedicate that immense talent to hyper-idealized, with a Z, masculinity, rendered with the same reverence usually reserved for saints, heroes, and marble gods. Which brings us, inevitably and triumphantly, to the penises, drawn with such authority, confidence, and anatomical clarity that they feel less like body parts and more like architectural features. Load-bearing, monumental, impossible to ignore. And finally, the butts, sculpted, shaded, and celebrated with the tenderness of a master who truly understood form, volume, and the emotional power of a perfectly realized, with a Z, posterior. Highbrow, lowbrow, and cheeky, all at once.
There we go. So, if you're wondering why Tom of Finland? Well, this is why. So yeah, do we all have respect now after reading that for his artwork?
Oh, I think we already kind of like this. We already knew this from the first time. So
yeah.
Well, I just thought he was like some kind of smut artist. But, it's useful to kind of be reminded, that what's one person's smut is another person's art.
Yeah, exactly. Right. So let's go on to the next slide. The competition format. Read that out, Michael, please.
Dylan and Michael will each have a peruse at 2 groups of 4 Tom of Finland artworks. After viewing all 4, they will choose which piece of art will go through to the final 4. The final 4 artworks will then each get a rating out of 10 by all 3 of us. Whichever piece of art has the highest score out of 30 will win. Lovely.
Just to remind, does anybody remember what won last time?
I feel like is it one of like some guy getting his arse eaten?
I think it was Michael's photo that won, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, well, Michael's piece of art. Yes, this was.
Sorry,
yeah, okay, there it is. Yeah. Oh, I was right then. Okay, I was literally like so unambiguously right.
That's ingrained into your brain, Michael, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like that penis, I feel like it's so big. That must be uncomfortable. It must be like an uncomfortable erection.
This is something you say every time, Dylan.
Yeah, I just find it so like the butts are so funny. Like they're so obviously fake.
Like the shine, yeah.
The shine. Okay, so
you can see your reflection in that.
You could eat your dinner off that ass.
Do we think the winner will be better than this one? That's a high standard.
I would expect you to have picked all of the best ones right away. And how far down can you go?
Yeah, exactly. Well, let's see how deep his artwork is. How broad it is. Okay, so Dylan, you're first up. Are you ready to look at some art, Dylan?
This is exactly how I want to be spending my Wednesday evening.
Yeah, remember, Dylan, you got to analyze. You got to think like you're an art critic, basically.
Think less like an autist and more like an artist.
Exactly. So on to Dylan's first. Oh yeah, sorry. This is a Tom of Finland quote. Of course.
I thought this was a photo. if I oh yeah, I remember this now. This was his thing. If I don't have an erection when I'm doing a drawing, I know it's no good. I think that's a good bit of advice for all of us artists. Just think about that. If you're because it's saying if you're not passionate about the art that you're doing, then is it really art?
Good point. That's a great point, Dylan. Okay, so on to the first piece of art.
So I'm not
what do we
seeing
think of
any.
this?
I'm not seeing any dicks yet. So it's a bit it's a bit of a gay frolic, and I mean gay is in the the sense
Quite
of
airy.
yeah. Yeah, it is actually.
Yeah.
I feel like the Nazis when they were doing their propaganda, they would have used a photo like this to sort of say, we don't need Jews. Look at how happy we can be without them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that, by the way. A bit of a gay frolic. That's nice. Okay, let's move on to picture B.
Yep.
Someone's been a naughty boy.
What do we think of this one?
Like how you can just about see his dick, the other guy, and he's enjoying a nice little snack while he's being punished as well. So it's it's not the domination as well. As the gays like to have. They like to establish who's in charge, who's the top, who's the bottom. Sometimes clothes symbolize power, but this time it's not the case.
Good point. There's some good analysis there, Dylan. I do like that. By the way, I just realised the caption on the site. It says picture A for all of them because I forgot to change it. But okay, I think we can work out obviously the third one is picture C, etc.
Yes.
Right. So on to picture C.
I like this one. It's like,
you
hey,
like
I'm having a backseat driver. The other guy's just
backside driver.
Would you mind not doing that? I'm just trying to concentrate on the road. The other guy's just so focused on what he's doing. He's got a job to do. This other guy, he's having a fun time.
Yeah,
I like this one. This is my favorite one so far.
Okay, well, you don't need to say that right now. But yeah, is there keep some suspense, Dylan. But yeah, is there something symbolic about the fact that the guy, obviously on the bike, is wearing clothes and he's serious, and the guy who's naked isn't serious? Is there something symbolic there?
Well, they should both be wearing helmets. I mean, he's got like a hat on, so that's not going to protect him if he falls off the bike.
There is a helmet exposed.
True, but
okay,
that's not gonna offer much protection. That.
Yeah, this is how they got AIDS. No,
it's safe. It's helmet's safe in the driver's ass. The other guy's like, concentrate, don't be distracted.
Yes. Oh, you remember Tom of Finland was inspired by the Nazis, so that's good. Yeah, well done. Right, let's move on to the final picture from Dylan's first group. There we go.
Let me out! You're not getting out until that erection's at least 12 inches, son.
Oh, it's a bit of fan fiction, Dylan. I like it. Yeah, you're getting into it.
Yeah.
I do like his expression, the guy in prison.
Also, if you look a bit closer, you can kind of see the guy, the prison guy's dick as well.
Yeah.
You've always got to want it to be there. I think and then all of a sudden, if only we could see his dick, and then you can kind of just about you can kind of make it out there too. Yeah.
Okay. Well, there we go. So that's Dylan's first 4 pieces of art. So here they are labelled A, B, C, or D. Dylan, which one do you want to progress?
I do like how they kind of get more explicit as we go. Although I would say probably B is more explicit than C as we go down the thing. That's a fun way of building suspense. But no, I think I made it clear. My favourite one is going to be photo C.
Well, it's not a photo, by the way. It's a piece of art.
Sorry, piece of art. Artwork C, please. I'm going to start.
Okay.
I'm going to start the bidding at £20,000.
So, you know what, Dylan? Of course, you've just moved into a new apartment. You could hang this stuff up,
Yeah. I do. I need some stuff on the walls. I was thinking maybe a bit of Tom. I mean, it's like not anyone's going to come here, so I can just. Just for me.
No. Wow, that's an admittance of your loneliness. Yeah, I might as well just put up a bunch of gay porn around the apartment. Nobody's gonna fucking come here. How depressing.
Yeah.
Okay, right. Let's move on to Image. Oh, sorry. Well, sorry, Michael's.
Yeah.
Michael's pieces of art.
I'm
Are you
excited.
ready, Michael?
Yeah, I am excited.
Okay, so
These might crash
here
my
is-
computer. That'll be so hot.
Right,
Touch wood.
okay, so yeah, literally touch wood. Right, so Michael's first piece of art. Here we go, Michael. What do you think of this?
Oh,
wow,
that's very gay. I like how it looks like he's got full on tits. They're also sailors. So that's pretty damn gay. And I guess he's wearing like skin tight trousers that were. It looks like they were designed like they're kind of like crotchless, but more like crackless. Crackless skin tight trousers, and that's a good series of sentences right there. A good series of words right there. So yeah, this is
like
great.
How the guy with tits. It's like the expression in his face is like I can feel like this weird sensation in my ass right now.
What's going on back there? Just trying to get changed. What can I feel something? Yeah. Right. So there we go. That's Michael's first piece of art. We will move on to his second now. Okay, what do we think of this?
That's very gay.
Yeah, I can't quite work out what exactly is happening. There's almost a little bit of an AI thing, dare I say it, thing going on where it's not quite their hands almost like or their arms almost merge into each other. Like it's not really clear where the one guy's arms, like the guy on top, where his arms.
You know what? We've made fun of Tom of Finland, but saying his artwork is like AI. That's incredibly disrespectful.
Yeah. I like
would
how
AI generate
that guy is in the background. Like it's kind of like when he
what's he doing?
I guess is it like a lake and he's diving into the lake because based on
no, he's just holding that pose.
Well, the other the thing is like that other guy, he's not very deep in the water. I almost wouldn't have to blur him because he's. I mean, well, again, if he was really deep, I wouldn't have to blur him. So that guy is about to get a real head pounding when he if he's diving into water that shallow.
Okay, well, yeah, that's something that.
And the guy in the foreground will be getting a head pounding too.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to say they're used to a bit of head pounding. Tom Finland's artwork. Okay, yeah, no, it's an interesting one. That's quite unique. I feel like.
Oh yeah, it is interesting.
Yeah, they're having a bit. They're playing around. They're having a bit of fun. I feel like
having a frolic.
Yeah, imagine if these were like ancient Greek statues, or like because it almost feels like when you kind of look at like some of the stuff, you can be like, oh, it's like the male form and all that. And you think about like those ancient Greek statues that are just about like these buff dudes. They all have tiny cocks, though. So that was the mistake.
Yeah, that was the error in their ways. Not that's how Tom of Finland improved upon Michelangelo. Right,
brilliant. That's such good analysis.
Yeah.
What's the difference between Michelangelo and Tom of Finland? Well, Tom of Finland just made the cocks bigger.
Yeah. That's all he did. Okay, let's move on to Michael's third piece of art in his first group. So here we go.
Okay, yeah. Similar to Dylan's other one.
I was going to say, yeah.
That guy,
you can see the similarities.
The guy on the bottom looks kind of twinky. You can't see much of his face, but he almost looks like that James Charles guy. If you
James Charles?
Yeah, like that, like kind of very famously like twinky guy. Good. I like how the guy who's doing the whipping, he's almost not taking any pleasure in it. He's just like, this needs to happen.
It's a 9 to 5 for him.
Yes,
that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
He's not doing it for the joy of the discipline anymore.
It's like you're saying this hurts me just as much as it hurts you.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
He's almost like it's like the fatherland demands it. That's what he's doing.
It's just really what went down in Nazi Germany. Okay. So yeah, now we'll move on to Michael's final piece of art in his first group.
That's really gay.
I like this. It's just Dylan's analysis of every piece of art.
Yeah, I will say it's nice to see that the balls aren't being neglected for once, because I feel like often they're kind of just there doing nothing. Here you can see, but yeah, this is incredibly gay. There's a lot going on here.
So how would this?
All the guys in the background just watching.
Yeah, I know. I love
That's the
that.
gayest thing I've ever seen. I like
This
the guy.
Yeah,
I like
this
how
is
much of the guys in the audience are really enjoying watching it.
like
Yeah,
there's
they
so
came
many
for a
guys.
boxing match.
It's so gay. It's also very manly. I mean, you got weightlifting, boxing, yeah,
Yeah,
black
yeah.
guys,
I mean,
mustaches.
I think it's also quite impressive. Managed to get his dick out through his boxing shots as well. Like,
Yeah.
that's probably not easy
Yeah.
to do that.
So this is Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua, uncolorized.
The uncut version. I have to say, yeah, I like the idea that all these people turned up for a boxing match, but instead they got treated to something else, and they're still sticking around.
Yeah,
They're still enjoying the show.
They're not disappointed by what they've got instead.
Yeah, and again, I just want to know how this scenario happened. Like even the referee's banging one of them. Like he's
I like the referee's outfit as well. You think it's important people see my nipples. Is what he's thinking as well. That is.
First rule of being a boxing official. Yeah, make sure everyone can see the nipples. Yeah, maybe that's what happens if you lose the fight. That's what you have to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that's what happens if you win. Yeah.
Depends what you're into.
Kind of won or lost.
Right. Okay. So, and yeah. By the way, just for to keep track of stuff, I think that is the biggest card we've seen so far. Just saying.
I know I keep saying it, but that looks uncomfortable. Like, it looks uncomfortable to have an erection that
Yeah, you think
extreme.
like just like blood loss alone, you think it would just pass out. Just when it's hard, it's like, oh, that's all I had in me.
Okay, let's move on to obviously the screen where Michael has to pick. So, Michael, what do we think? A, B, C, or D? Right. Go down to a final two if you can.
Yeah. So I think I can easily exclude A, and it's not because I hate A. It's just because I think all the other ones have like something else going on. I like the kind of there's almost a serenity to like basically A is just pretty basic. It's just cock against an arse.
Yeah.
It's just B there's like a weird serenity to it. Almost feels like this feels like what the Greek gods were getting up to. That a mortal would stumble upon, and yeah, exactly. C, obviously the funny thing is just his face. And then D is just so gay. Like D is the most intensely gay thing. And I just love like the guys in the background are just like they're just looking at it. I think it's gonna have to be D because I'm like thinking about it. I'm kind of like C and B. I could both see. Like, there's kind of a question about which out of C or B would make it into the final two because I think they've both got a certain funniness to them, but it's kind of more subtle. And we didn't come here for subtle, so yeah, it's got to be D.
Yeah.
I'd have put A in the final two, actually. I'd have done A and D as my final two if it was my group. Yeah.
There you go. Different interpretations here. And that's what art is all about.
Yeah. It's a great schism.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I think you're going to have a tough time blurring D, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, goodness me, yeah. Okay, never mind. I changed my mind.
just put a giant rectangle. Well, actually, just put a whole rectangle just around the whole thing.
Yeah.
Right, okay, let's move on to Dylan's group 2. So are you ready, Dylan?
I'm ready. So you're going to say group 2 this time?
Yes, it will. But let's just say A for all of them. But yeah. Okay, so this is Dylan's first piece of art. So here we go. Oh, yeah.
Oh, lovely.
This one. What do we think of this, Dylan?
I like how, I say, like, sometimes, people read too much into art and don't always understand that sometimes. So I like how, we're told that... it says I'm a thief on the thing, so we kind of know. I think he's been rightfully punished for his thievery. And hopefully,
sorry, do you know what he stole?
Dignity. Stole someone's anal virginity.
That's it. Yeah, exactly.
I think hopefully, as the next person that sees him, the tree, like frees him and doesn't take advantage of him in this position.
Have their way with him.
I like how this is a society where presumably everyone has AIDS, but they're just so upset about the idea of someone like being a thief. And it's just like such a serious question. Like, does any of this really matter? I mean, considering the lack of general boundaries.
It's Sharia law, isn't it?
Yeah. This is what they're doing in the Taliban right
now. Right. Okay. So let's move on to Dylan's second piece of art.
All right. This is.
What do you think, Dylan?
But I love how
Yeah.
It's the facial expressions that always
Yeah, they're
make
going
it for
into
me.
the trenches.
Just kind of like, like this is just happening. This is just
Yeah.
another Tuesday, really, isn't it?
Another Tuesday. Yeah, no, nothing
It's only
special.
a flesh wound.
It's the other guy. The guy just watching having a wank.
Yeah, did you finally saw the guy in the background? Yeah.
But yeah, I just love how nonplussed everyone looks by it. It's just such a normal scenario. Actually, that's it's a saying. Like, why should anal sex be like treated as such a pedestal? It's just an ordinary thing that blokes do sometimes. And I like how this fellow is just there to just kind of normalize it. Just sort of say, look, it's not a problem. It's a normal thing. And I think the church should take notice.
Yeah, okay. That's a good point. Yeah.
Yep.
This is why the Nazis lost the war.
They were too busy bumming each other.
Yeah, and then there's always some guy wanking in the background. Yeah. I wonder what his thoughts are. Is he too shy to join in, or does he just like watching, observing?
Just wants to watch from afar. Sometimes you don't want to get involved. Sometimes you just want to just. It's like sometimes you go to the theatre. The last thing I want is when they say like, oh, we're going to go in the audience now and get people involved in the audience. It's like no, just come and watch a show. I don't want to get involved. Just want to watch the program.
But yeah, that's a good. That's a good.
It's a good analogy, but you know what, Dylan? It's a bad attitude.
Yeah, good psychosexual analysis, Dylan, of a pervert there. Yeah, it's like when you're in the theatre. Just don't want to get involved. Yeah. Okay, right, let's move on to Dylan's next piece of art. You're talking about Greek statues.
Michelangelo there, but his dick's grown. It's just like, oh, I'm sure your dick was small last time I saw it.
Again, this is what we talked about with Tom of Finland, improving upon Michelangelo's work. Yeah,
it's another one. Like, even if they've got clothes on, you can still see the genitals if you really look hard enough. If you
really look hard enough, yeah. He's subtle, Tom of Finland. You need to sometimes, do the work yourself. Finding the good stuff. But yeah,
I like how Michelangelo's just there, like, you like what you see.
Yeah. I just love the guys. He's in awe. He can't believe it.
It's a truly humbling experience.
Yeah, that's very very nicely said, Dylan. Like like a true art critic there. Okay, let's move on to Dylan's final piece of art that he will look at and appraise. So here we go. What do we think, Dylan?
Oh my.
Did you just say "oh my"?
Good gravy.
Yeah, it's like it's almost like it's fun.
What's he squeezing? Oh, Vaseline.
Vaseline.
Oh, it's toothpaste. Oh yeah, it's nice.
I love that. Tom of Finland was like, let's add some toothpaste in here.
He's just concentrating. He's just like, this. I need to get this right. The other guy's like, oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, that's it. that's
They're at it again.
And the other guy's just like, he's just trying to position this guy's ass on his dick, just hit the sweet spot, just like a little lower, perfect. The other guy's just like, well, hey, this looks like some mighty good bumming. Corner.
I can imagine that guy saying that in the locker. Yeah, it's exactly what you'd say. It's like, well, you know what? Fair play, guys. Well done. Yeah, he's giving a sort of approving look there.
Yeah, it's like he's like the father figure. He's like, oh, I'm glad this is happening now. Yeah, I approve of this. Yeah, you have my approval.
All right. So that's Dylan's last picture or piece of art, of course.
Yes.
Let's move on to the ending screen where we have all four together. So Dylan, what are we thinking? Do we have a top two?
This is hard. This is like the dicks, the dicks. Yeah. I think I'm between B and D for my top two. I think, but it's hard.
Well, there's a common theme in both those.
It is, yeah. I mean, we've got like these are probably the gayest two. Like these two involve a man having sex with another man.
And somebody else watching.
What I like about the David ones, I already made that comment about like these things being like Greek statues. So I kind of feel like there's a certain power to how the David one gets at what this is really about, which is just a sheer astonishment at the male form in all of its beauty.
Yeah, wow,
okay.
That's good. That's good analysis.
Well, between
Analysis.
B and D,
Yeah.
I like B because I find it funny the guy's wanking while watching in the background.
Yeah, B and
That's
D are
what-
both very similar.
And
Yeah.
I suppose B's better. I mean, B was one I was more torn to, more drawn towards, even though I think D is like the gayer of the two.
It's not
But,
the gay, Dylan. It's what appeals to you.
I
unless you are gay.
do like B just a little bit more, just because of how nonplussed the guys are, and also it's easy for Michael. It's just a little bit less censorship too. Just got the one dick. Could you get away with the bit in the corner? Probably not. Maybe it's a little circle on top of the guy wanking. But yeah, I think I'll go with B.
Okay, we're going with B. So we've had C, D, and B. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see if Michael picks A for his second group, because then we'll have all the all the letters. Yeah, but Michael, are you ready for your second group?
Not even close.
Okay, well here we go. The final 4 pieces of art we will look at and appraise today. So here we go, Michael. This is your first picture.
Wow.
What do you think? Wouldn't you like to be in that sauna?
Yeah, I think I quite like that sauna. Yeah. I like this because they're kind of relaxing, they're chill. I like it because it doesn't always have to be fucking. It's kind of like I think it's nice to see what they're doing on their downtime, sweating out the toxins.
Yeah,
I found it's like very welcoming photo. It's like
yeah.
come
Hey,
on,
come in
join
here.
us.
Yeah, this
Join
is
us.
what gay guys
Room
see
for
when
one
they
more.
die. This is what gay guys see when they die of AIDS. This is like the last thing Freddie Mercury sees is like, walking into the light.
Gay Valhalla.
Yeah, like for the Vikings, it's like you need to die in battle.
Yeah.
For the gays, you need to die of AIDS. And like you get gay guys just go on their journey to find AIDS.
Yeah, and then you'll be greeted in a Scandinavian sauna by
The
gay
finish.
guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So there's I think we got a thumbs up for A there. That's a good sign. Right. Let's move on to Michael's second piece of art in his second group. Okay.
Wow.
Oh, some double anal penetration. Wow. I don't think, is this the first time we've had that?
I think it is. This is a first.
Yeah, the only issue is I don't really feel like the artistry around the entry point is just it's kind of lacking. I just feel like logically you would expect either the cocks to be being kind of compressed together a bit. Like both the cocks are still like very kind of like there's no sense that they're really being pushed into a tight opening. And it might not be a tight opening, but then I would expect to see more evidence of a certified blowout. So just that's my only issue. I feel like the artistry around that focal point is kind of lacking.
Very interesting critique there.
We need more detail. He's only so detailed with the cocks and the asses, and I just don't feel like there's much as normal. In
I feel like maybe I guess part of it's because their asses are so bulbous. I feel like there'd need to be some spreading going on in order to manage to get 2 cocks in there. Yeah.
Right. Well, you know what? That's some good art criticism there, Michael. That's why you're here. Very well explained.
I think we do have to also concentrate on the faces again as well. Like the faces are always what makes it for me. It's like...
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on to Michael's third piece of art. The penultimate one. Oh yeah.
Oh my god. I wish my dick get big as the Eiffel Tower so I could fuck the world for 72 hours. That's
where Kendrick Lamar got that inspiration.
Oh, I'm gonna post this to the Earth porn subreddit.
Wait, what did Brazil do to this guy?
Yeah, but to be fair, I think like in my head, maybe India. I was going to say like South America is like the butthole of the world, but I guess really he should probably put his cock in India.
Yeah, well that wouldn't be very hygienic.
No, yeah. That's great. It's very different from a lot of the other stuff, but yeah, I'm glad to see. Also I'm impressed with this guy's ability to draw feet.
Okay.
Yeah, I always feel like they end up like me. Whenever I try and draw feet, it always just ends up like people just wearing shoe boxes on their legs.
Yeah. Maybe it's very metaphorical.
Yeah. Is this supposed to be like Atlas?
Yes.
Yeah. This is it's the Ayn Rand book, Atlas Fugged.
That's good. There's some good stuff. Right. Okay. Time for the final piece of art. And let's see if it's good. So here you go, Michael.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's a sequel.
Yeah, and the other guy's just like, just don't get involved.
What,
Just no.
what the fuck is going on there?
Don't say anything.
Yeah. This is so it is nice to see kind of, I guess, conclusion. Although I imagine it's not over for this guy, but yeah, it's good to see.
It's not over for this.
His tank top is so pointless. Like, what was that tank top doing?
I don't know.
Keeps them warm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, there's a good point you made, Dylan. But yeah, I was like, oh yeah, this is part 2 of obviously what was the winner last time. Yeah. He's still got his Nike sneakers on, which I like.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, trainers.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I
do you
guess
think they endorse this? They sponsored it?
Maybe, but yeah. Again, you got, unlike last time, you have got someone in the background, who's just. Yeah, I do wonder if he's thinking, should I step in? Because I think last time we guessed that it wasn't consensual.
I mean, it also
still
doesn't look a bit like
consensual here.
It looks like a choking hazard, really. To be fair, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And as Michael said, it still doesn't look that consensual, to be honest.
He looks a bit concerned. He's just
Yes, he
he's
does.
kind of like, you can tell he's like pulling back, like.
Yeah. Should I step in here?
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay. So let's move on to the.
Yeah, I like how in this world that's kind of a question. like this guy. Like, imagine like you go to like the gym, change your, you just see this happening. You're like, well, I'm sure there's two sides to this.
Yeah.
I was just there for some harmless bumming,
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, there's a good point that how Tom Finland, with his artwork, has almost created his own world.
Doesn't he?
Stuff like this just happens. Yeah. You got the multiverse. There will be a universe where this kind of stuff just goes on a daily basis, in all aspects of life. No, certainly. Okay, let's move on to the ending screen. So we have A, B, C, and D. So, Michael, what are we thinking? What do we like the most?
I can exclude B and D. I mean, C's got the weirdness factor, but I think I'll go for A just because I think that is funnier.
Okay, so we're back at the final ending screen then. Michael selected A, picture A, all the guys in the sauna, as his winner from his group 2. So yeah, now we're going to rate all of them out of 10 and see which image is or which piece of art, is the winner. Okay, so let's start with D1, which was Dylan's in the bottom right-hand corner. The guy on the motorcycle. The bottom left-hand corner. Dylan, since it's your piece of art which you picked, what are you going to give that out of 10?
I'm going to give that a 7. It loses points because we don't see any dicks. Although the bike does look slightly phallic, I suppose. Actually, now I look at it with the
symbolic.
the front bit, and that's it. But I just like the facial expressions. The naked guy is just like, "Hey," and the driver's like, "I'm trying to concentrate here. I don't want to crash. I don't want to cause an accident. So just wear it in a bit. Just yeah."
Yeah. Okay, Michael, what are you going to give out of 10?
I mean, obviously the thing is, there's no real standard for what any of this means, but I'm going to say a 6. What I'm going to say that just standard gay sex is the standard, so that should be like a 5. So I'm saying that this isn't that much better than just watching two hot guys fuck.
Well, yeah, you see, that's the thing. I enjoy a bit of humor, and there's some humor in this one. So I'm going to give it an 8. Actually, wow. I actually enjoy a bit more. So yeah, for me, it's an 8. So that gives it a score of 21 out of 30. So let's move on to Michael's first group winner, which is in the bottom right-hand corner, the boxer, and his opponent. So Michael, what are you going to give this one out of 10? Because it is pretty gay.
It is really good. I honestly think like this one's like I think this one's a 9. I'm really sorry. I just genuinely like looking at it. I'm just like, I think it's so gay. It's so gay. I think it is the gayest image on the screen right now. And obviously, there's maybe sometimes less can be more, but I think just for the gayest thing in the world, it has to get some respect.
Okay. Dylan, what's your rating?
No, I agree. I mean, this is incredibly gay as a photo and artwork.
There we go.
And I'm thinking, like, what is a 10? Like, like what more do we need from this photo that would make it a 10? Maybe if we saw some of the referees take, like, I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with a 9 as well, just because I want to like leave that, like almost say like a 10
Hmm. Yeah,
is there. I don't want to say this is the ceiling. I want
yeah.
to say maybe I want to believe it's possible to have gayer than this. Hence why it's not a
Okay.
10.
Mm.
But
Yeah,
9 is still very very high rating.
yeah. Well, again, for me, I'm looking a bit for the humor, and there isn't that much humor. It is very gay, to be fair. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah.
So I was only going to give it a 7, but then of course the guys in
Wow.
the background all watching it, that's like, oh yeah, we
Mm.
can't forget them, and that the concept
They
of
make
all
the
of them.
photo.
Yeah, again, yeah. So that I'm going to bump it up to an 8. So that gives it a score of 26 out of 30. So that's a very strong score. That could be the winner. So let's go on to Dylan's second piece of art, or his Group 2 winner, which is D2 in the top right hand corner. The two military guys having a good time, and an observer in the background. So Dylan, what are we going to give this out of 10?
This gets an 8. This is it's good. You got your bum in there, but I just quite like the subtext behind it. The expressions of the guys'
subtext.
faces. It's just kind of like this is just your standard Tuesday afternoon. We're
Yeah.
out hunting for some Jews, but at the same time, just gonna enjoy being the Aryans. We get to. God gave us these dicks. Let's use them, and the other guys
Mm.
just enjoying the show. And yeah,
Good,
8.
good point. 8. God gave us these dicks. Let's use them. Yeah. Michael, your rating.
Yes, this is the challenge we have in life. I think that I think that this one's pretty good. I think it's funny. I also think it's funny that they've got serious business going on because presumably they're at war. I think like what's
Yes.
the other ones that they're in a more recreational context. It's quite funny that here it's like, damn it, Private, this is urgent. Fuck my asshole. There's Charlie in the bushes. So I think that elevates it. I'd give this one an 8.
Okay, an 8.
Maybe the guy wanking's like an enemy soldier.
exactly, yeah,
Oh,
he's-
I like that. I like
Adds
that
to the,
interpretation. Yeah. Here's the thing. This is my favorite one out of one of the. I mean, they're also. It's so tough to choose, but yeah, I'm gonna give this a 9 just because of the guy in the background. It's just perfect because he's not really that close to the action, to be involved. He's just kind of.
They probably can't see him.
He's keeping his distance, just I like that idea. So yeah, it's going to get a 9 for me, but that means it's only going to get a score of 25, which means it's in second place currently. So Michael, your second, your Group 2 winner, M2 in the top left-hand corner. All of the guys, in the sauna, gay Valhalla as we called it. What are we going to give this rating out of 10?
Yeah, I think it is nice how welcoming it is. I think it's friendly. All the other ones there is a degree of aggression, and here I think there's a sense of you aren't going to be forced to, but you want to because they're so opening. And I think, for me, maybe I don't love this. I think I would actually maybe only give it a 7. I don't know, but yeah.
Okay,
whatever.
wow, that's a harsher rating than I was expecting.
Fine,
Dylan.
I'll give it an 8. I don't know, yeah.
No,
Dylan, your rating.
I was like 7 was a number out of my mind as well. Like I was thinking,
Yeah. See, I like that. I
this.
give them 1 a 6, 1 a 9, 1 an 8, and 1 a 7. That's fun.
It's it's inviting, as you say. Like if I die and I see this image, well, I don't know. I'd probably rather they were women, but I feel like,
Yeah, what if you die, go into heaven, and this is what you see? It's like, excuse me, I think I'm in the wrong sauna here, guys. No, this is the right one. Come in. No. So yeah, what do you say, Dylan? Rating?
I said 7.
7. Okay. So if I give it a 10, it wins. But I'm not going to give it a 10. I still
don't think it can. 7 and 7 is 14. It'll get it to 24.
Oh yeah, sorry, Mike. Sorry, I thought I thought 7 and 7 made 17 because I'm a moron. But yeah, I'm only gonna. Well, here's the thing. I actually quite like this one as well. I think I've given 2 8s so far. Dylan second's got a 9, and I think this is going to get a 9 from me as well. Because again, I do like how it's kind of unique. You know, they're also friendly. They're smiling. You know, it's like you've opened a door into their world. And yeah.
Well, it is. It's the Tom of Finland world, and this is
Exactly.
probably like the first level. This is like like when you start the game, you start the tutorial. Like, welcome. This is to Tom of Finland world.
Yes. So that means
What if
that
they had Disney World, but for Tom Finland?
Tom Finland. Yeah. Well, yeah. Disney World is in Orlando. Tom of Finland World in San Francisco. Yeah.
Yes.
They're building one in Brighton.
Yeah, the European one in Brighton. Yeah. Tom of Finland Euroland. Right. Okay, so just to run through the scores. So in 4th place is Dylan's first image, the motorcycle image or piece of art, which got a score of 21. In 3rd place was the sauna image, Michael's Group 2 winner. In 2nd place was the 2 soldiers having a good time, and again,
this means I've managed to make it again. So the one that requires the most blurring is the one that's won.
Yes, indeed. Yes, that got a score of 25, and narrowly beating it with a score of 26 is Michael's Group 1 winner. That piece of art, the boxing bout turned.
I just love maybe there'd just be someone in the audience like, what's going on? When did this happen?
God, right. So there we have it, guys. There we have it. So there's let's end with a round of applause for the man who created all this incredible art, Tom of Finland. How about that? Round of applause, guys, for Tom of Finland.
Echoey round of applause from me.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, there we go. We're done.
Can y'all see this?
Yes. Oh, you heard of GeoGuessr? Yes.
Yeah. You heard of GeoGuessr? Well, guess what this is.
That's fun.
This is going to be something I think you guys are really going to enjoy. This is Geoff Jeffer. So, Dylan, would you like to read what this new game is that I came up with?
The way it works is I'll show you 24 pictures, and you need to tell me, either from knowing the individual or intuition, if they're a Jeff or a Jeff. You know, it's actually really funny. Actually, I was talking to someone about the Macclesfield result, and it was it's amazing. You know, Macclesfield beat Chris Parsons. Like, unbelievable, Jeff. And I couldn't remember how to spell Jeff.
Yeah, well, that's it.
As in Jeff Sterling.
So yeah, this is gonna.
It was a Geoff Sterling or a Jeff Sterling.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, obviously,
he's a Jeff.
Everyone loves GeoGuessr, but I want to bring to attention the exciting world of Geoff Jeffer. So essentially, it's going to be a challenge where you guys can take turns with whether or not. And again, it's going to come down to you might know these Jeffs, but do you know if they're Geoffs or Jeffs? I was so proud. I actually told my wife when I was like sat there. I was just like GeoGuessr. Anyway, so the thing is, I'm not gonna lie. Some of these are probably incredibly easy. So with that said, who wants to go first and who wants to go second? I'll let Dylan choose because he's usually the one who complains about.
I think I've got I think of some Jeffs I know. I think I know Jeff Hurst and Jeff.
So
Sterling,
for the record, some of these
are
random dudes who came up when I typed in the word Jeff on a. So yeah, but I do know their names because their names are good.
Yeah, Dylan can go first.
All right, so ready, Dylan?
Let's go.
This guy, a Geoff or a Jeff? And also, do you know who he is?
I don't know if I do actually.
See, I
can't believe you don't know who that is.
No. Well, here's the thing. I do know who he is, but I can understand why you don't. He was in the movie Dumb and Dumber. Maybe you've seen that, Dylan.
I'm gonna just pronounce Jeff as Jeff with a J as Jeff and Jeff with a G as Geoff.
Yeah.
But I feel like he's more of a Jeff than a Geoff than if he's American. But I did have Geoff in mind when I first saw his face. I'm gonna go for Jeff with a J.
Okay, yeah. It's Jeff Daniels, Jeff with a J. Oh, by the way, this space
Jeff
next to it, whatever. That was just because I didn't know where to put the image. So, Luke, now, this guy
I have the
here,
same issue.
World famous. Is this guy a Geoff or a Jeff?
Let's go with a Geoff.
You're right. Geoff Ralston. You know what? I just realized I'm not going to pay attention to the score. Maybe I'll just pay attention to
I'll
the roles.
record the score.
Yeah.
I'll record the score.
Okay. Dylan, is this a Geoff or a Jeff?
Oh, I'll eat my hat if that's a Geoff. That's definitely a Jeff with a J. Like, yeah, like this guy's not got a G in his name. Definitely not.
This guy, he's Geoff James.
No, he does.
Yeah.
No.
You know what's interesting about him, Dylan? He's someone who's on Jake and Amir's YouTube channel. So that's how I know him. Anyway, Luke, is this a Geoff or a Jeff?
I feel like because he's black, they like the letter J. They like Jollof, so I'm going to go with J.
Jolloff, right, yeah.
That's the most racist
J
thing I've
for
ever said.
Jolloff. You're right. Jeff Sims.
I was going to say it would have been a trick one. It would actually be a DJEFF.
By the way, I think this guy is some kind of NFL thing. I think he might be for a college football team. That was the impression I got from finding him. All right, Dylan.
Okay.
So far, Luke's ahead. Dylan, is this a Geoff or a Jeff?
I'd have said I actually gonna say it's. I actually think this guy's a Geoff. I actually think Geoff.
Okay, yeah. Even though black guys, yeah, okay. Well, I'm sorry, Dylan. It's
yeah.
Jeff
I would have gone with
Lewis.
J. Black guys, much like they like the
Yeah.
J. Black people like
Yeah.
the J
Yeah.
in their names.
Yeah.
Luke, you're. I think you might have played Geoff Jeff before.
What can I say?
Luke, is this guy a Geoff or a Jeff?
I mean, that's got to be a Geoff, surely.
Yeah,
you
I'd say
would
Geoff.
think this is a Geoff, but you'd be wrong.
Oh
No.
wow!
Yeah, no, it's not.
Wow.
I like the implication. There's an actual skill to this. J.F. Richmond. Yeah. Now, Dylan. Oh,
Yeah. This is Jeff with a G, definitely.
Jeff with a G. Geoff.
Jeff Hurst.
Geoff
Oh.
Bent.
I just thought it was Jeff Hurst because it was an old Jeff and he was a footballer. Okay, there you
Yeah,
go.
I
that's
don't.
what I
I
was
actually don't know
thinking
who.
too,
I was
but-
kind of confused about who this was. But I was like, well, he came up when I typed in Geoff.
I feel like the Jeffs
Yeah.
in black and white are more likely
Yeah.
to be Geoffs.
All right,
Yeah.
Luke.
Well, this guy's a weirdo, so it's
Do
going
you
to
know
be
who this guy is? Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
I don't know. Geoff with a G. Geoff.
Oh, really? So this is Jeff Dunham. He's actually
Oh,
quite
wow.
a famous
I'd have said J.
ventriloquist.
Is he Lena Dunham's dad?
Yes, I don't know. I don't think they are related. I actually know that he's very popular in Israel because he does a lot of anti-Semitic.
Well, that's
a lot of anti-Islam. stuff.
Racist. Oh, is that right? Okay.
So
well,
that's he's called Ahmed the Dead Terrorist. That's his name.
Okay.
Anyway,
Well, that's how I don't know him.
Yes,
Because
yeah, sure,
I don't like Israel. So there you
Yeah.
go. I'm glad I got that one wrong.
Yeah. All right, Dylan. Geoff or Jeff?
He looks American, and I think the Americans are more likely to be J. Jeffs than Geoffs. So I'm going to say Jeff
You're right.
with a J.
Jeff Bridges.
Oh, I've heard that name
Yeah.
before, I think.
Yeah,
He's a famous actor. So
Yeah, he's looking older now. All right, Luke. Is that a Geoff or a Jeff?
Well, I've gone for this guy is an actor in Pluribus.
Oh, really?
But I don't know his name. But
Okay.
look,
I think it's called Jeff.
I am going to go for Geoff because the last two have been Jeff. So
Yeah.
I'm like, it's
Oh
gotta be
no, that's
Geoff
a neat
eventually.
tactic.
Oh,
that we
yeah,
don't.
that's some
You
good
said
logic,
before you hate that
Yeah,
tactic.
I see. JF.
Wow.
JF Hiller.
There is a lot more J's than Geoffs. I
Yeah,
would
that
say.
is. This is actually. Yeah, I don't want to give too much away, but that is actually true. I will also say this is actually totally random, but I think it's fun when people try and work out the system and the pattern.
Well, the thing is, I've guessed Geoff for the last 3 and got it wrong.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
That's it. Yeah. All right, Dylan. Is this Geoff or JF?
By the way, this is the third person who I know that has come up, and I've not known any of my
I
guys.
know. That's really funny, actually. So, do you know whether this is a J or a G? Luke?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Dylan, do you know if this is a
J.
J or a G?
I don't know what this is. I'm gonna stick with J. I think it's a J.
This guy's a really funny comedian. I really like a lot of his stuff. He's a Geoff Norcott.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, He's a conservative comedian.
Yeah, he makes a lot of jokes about he got big with Brexit. All right, Luke.
Yeah. Wait, so are we doing the actor?
You're doing the
or
character being portrayed.
The
For
character.
some- well,
Okay, so I know this guy. That's Jeffrey Dahmer,
and
and
Jeffrey Dahmer, yeah.
I believe it was spelled with a J.
yeah, I mean, obviously only a freak would have it with a G. So yeah, it's Jeff Dahmer.
Jeff Dahmer.
Dylan. Okay, this Saint, is he a Geoff or a
Oh,
Jeff? Dylan.
Geoff.
You're right.
Geoff.
Geoff of Monmouth. Luke. Geoff or Jeff? I think there's only a few left.
I don't know. Let's go with Jeff with a J.
It's Geoff Keighley. Oh no, Luke. I
Okay.
think you started off really strong, and now it's you got cocky. All right, Dylan. Is this a Geoff or a JF?
This guy's Geoff.
JF East.
No.
Luke, is this a Geoff or a JF? Unfortunately, you don't know this guy.
That's Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah.
And I think that's a J.
Yeah. JF Goldblum. And Dylan, is this a Geoff or a JF?
I think he looks American, which makes me think J. But then he's old, so it makes me think J. It's a hard one. I'm gonna say I'm gonna go J.
Yeah. It's actually a Geoff. Geoff Howe. I feel like this. I think this guy's British actually, but I'm not sure. I think he's a.
Yeah, I don't think you said he looks American. I don't really know why.
Yeah, no, I know he's not. I can see it. Yeah.
Now, Luke, is this guy a Geoff or a JF?
I don't. Let's go with J.
You're right. It's JF the killer.
It's the killer.
Jeff the killer.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dylan, is this guy a Geoff or a JF?
Oh, fuck off! Like, no, you can't include it. Obviously, everyone knows who that is.
Yeah, but is he a Geoff or a JF?
Well,
I don't know.
You've seen his name written down.
I know,
My
but
God.
I don't register it.
This is such bullshit, man.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it is.
No, this is absolutely. You shouldn't even get a point. That's ridiculous.
Well, you know what? I actually, Luke, are you keeping track of the scores?
Yes.
Where is it at now?
It's 5-5 now.
Oh, really? Based on
it?
Dylan getting that? Okay. Luke, who's this?
Great quizmaster. I mean, I have no idea. I don't know who this person is. Let's go with Geoff.
JF.
J.
No,
No,
there
Luke,
you go.
you've lost it. Dylan, Geoff or JF?
Oh, no. Like, these
J.
last two have been insanely
J.
easy.
Okay.
What are you, like, you are just an awful, you are
I didn't
awful
make
at
it
being
even.
a quizmaster. If you're going to do Jeff Bezos and Jeffrey Epstein...
They're so
Okay.
bad at this.
You
know
know,
what,
he is.
in
If you're going to do
hindsight-
Jeff
I
Bezos
could've-
and Jeff
yeah.
Epstein, give it to different people
could've-
and
yeah,
not the
in
same person, you
hindsight,
fucking
Where's
retard.
Jeff
I understand
Sterling.
this. But Luke, here's an easy one for you though. Is this guy Geoff or JF?
Jeff with a J.
It's Luke. It's Geoff Dyer. Okay. Okay. No, there we go. Okay, Dylan. Is this a Geoff or a JF?
Geoff.
Yeah. You're right. Geoff Rush.
Yes.
Dylan, you just
Geoff
got the knack
Rush.
for it. Okay, Luke. Now here's this one. If you get this one right, you win the whole game.
Well, this is Joffrey.
So
But
is it a Geoff or a JF?
I thought Joffrey was spelled with Joff.
Is that your final answer?
Well, yeah, that's what I thought. Am I wrong? Yeah, there you go.
Geoff Baratheon. I had a plan all along.
Right. Well,
I knew that
means...
final round would be worth 3 because it was a trick question.
Right? Is it
that's
worth
actually
3?
Yeah, because it was a trick question. It's like the bonus round to the person who got the less easy answers. Because that's where I'm operating.
Well, if it's a 3, that means I win 8-7. So
Yeah,
there you go.
that was it.
Okay. Right. Okay, there we go. That's the end of Michael's quiz. Dylan, what are you going to give Michael out of 10?
I was disappointed to see no Jeff Sterling or Geoff from Coronation Street.
That's gonna cost me.
I kind of did feel a little bit cheated at the end that Luke got 3 points or someone else wasn't called Jeff or Jeff. But yeah, I'm still going to go with a 9 out of 10.
Yeah, I think this deserves a 9 as well. I was only going to give it an 8, but you know what? The last question bumped it up to a 9.
Okay, yeah.
Somehow I got 3 points for that.
Yes. Well,
I'll
again,
take
it was Joff. Like,
Yeah,
it's
it was
a real
Joff.
challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I thought, like, just to me, it was just that. I don't know. It just came to me as if in a dream. Yeah. So I'm gonna say 9. I'll say 9.
You win. You win up to now because
Very tactical, Michael.
Yeah.
It's Dylan's last. Well, Dylan is topic. You know, he goes last, and he could of course win. So yeah. Oh, I just yeah. By the way, like the whole thing about Jeff or Geoff, like if you've seen Game of Thrones, like Joffrey is a very important character. Like you're not going to forget his name. So as long as you've seen Game of Thrones, you'll know it's Joffrey, and you won't get confused. Like, wait, I thought it was Joffrey.
Yeah. See, the funny thing is, though, yeah, if it had been the other way around,
Can I just say my topic is us talking about Michael's topic.
No, yeah, okay, yeah. Dylan,
Okay, go ahead, Dylan.
No, I didn't really have anything. I was just going to talk to you about like living in Huddersfield. I've decided I'm going to be a conservative voter again.
Oh, really?
That's fun, yeah. No, I decided, I'm going
Yeah,
to
what
go
was
Team
your
Kenny.
like rational thinking there?
I just don't like paying taxes,
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense because you like obviously would pay like a load of taxes.
Yeah, and it's not like you're in a job which is all
Funded
about-
by taxes.
Yeah, funded by taxpayers, and you get a very
We've sent to
good,
janitors.
very good pay increases, despite the fact that you don't live in a desirable area because it's yeah. Hey, sorry, Dylan, go on, continue. Continue complaining about your situation.
I think I've seen the light. I think blue is the colour. As I say, football is the game.
Yeah.
We're all together and winning is our
Wouldn't
aim.
you pay
Well, I
fewer
haven't won a
taxes
lot
with
recently.
reform?
No. I think
Oh
reform
no,
is
they're
a bit
socialists.
too
Aren't they?
racist.
They're the communists. Yeah.
A bit too racist to my liking. I think now that I'm a conservative, I think I've now got to be pro-Israel now. All of a sudden.
Oh yeah, well that's it. Yeah,
because it's all the lefties that are pro-Palestine.
Do you think?
So I can't be.
Do you think the Conservatives will welcome a janitor into their ranks?
Yeah.
Because I'm not sure they will.
Well, they welcome the servile class into their houses. Yeah. I don't want to vote Liberal.
Like when Voldemort thought Neville wanted to join him, he's like, I'm sure we can find a place for you in our ranks.
Yeah. Or like that hunchback in
Quasimodo.
No, wait, what is it? In the gay 300, that's it. That's what I was thinking of.
Oh, okay.
I like how you're comparing the Conservatives to Voldemort, though. That's fun.
Oh yeah. This is. Oh yeah. Did anyone see the peak J.K. Rowling? It was so nostalgic. We went back to the good old days. J.K. Rowling tweeted out, "There's a lot of Gryffindors in Iran."
I honestly thought that was a parody at first.
I know,
Obviously, she didn't tweet that.
I know. She's back. She's back and she's better than ever.
The mold has gone, and we're back to the old J.K. tweeting fucking horrific liberal shit like that.
Dumbledore was Iranian. Dumbledore escaped Iran because he was going to be killed for being gay. Yeah. Who are we going to vote for? Because I don't want to vote for Labour anymore because they're bad.
Well, obviously, I'm going to vote for
Labour.
Zach Walensky. Oh yeah, exactly. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, because I don't want to be anti-Semitic, so I'm going to vote for the Jew.
I genuinely would be
if Kemi Badenoch spoke with her,
JC had charisma.
If Kemi Badenoch spoke with her actual accent, then she'd be commanding.
Yeah,
that Nigerian Ajuba.
Yeah. I want her to go full on African corrupt politician, and I want her to be we need to kill all of the gays. There are too many gays in this country, like Zach Walensky, and we should. In my country, they would all be lined up against a wall and shot. I was like.
Yeah, then she'd get respect.
Yeah, exactly.
Mr. Speaker.
No, right, Dylan. The thing is, you said that in the last recording, or 2 recordings ago. Kemi Badenoch going, "Mr. Speaker," and that is obviously I edit these and listen to it. That has been my in my head since then. Just Kemi Badenoch going, "Mr. Speaker," like that.
Mr. Speaker, let me please have some proper behavior.
Mr. Speaker. Go on, do it again, Dylan.
Obviously, she doesn't actually sound like that. She's a very respectable politician. Hopefully,
do the voice.
Hopefully, the next prime minister is what we're hoping. Mr. Speaker.
She sounds like Mufasa.
This man does not know what he's doing.
Why are you gay?
Yeah.
This man has not got a clue.
Yeah.
Okay, Dylan, rating out of 10.
I'll give myself. I was going to give myself a 7, but we got some good discussion out of it. But I'll stick with 7.
Okay,
8. I'm giving myself an 8.
Right, fine. I'm going to give you you're going to give yourself an 8. Okay, I was going to give it a 6. Michael?
I mean, I'm just going to go down the middle,
7.
a true sheet, and say 7.
Okay, that gives Dylan a final score of 21, which means that Michael is the winner with a very strong 27. So congrats to Michael. Well done.
27.
Right, final thoughts, Dylan.
I think I just triggered the emergency alert on my phone. So I probably should deal with that. Okay, my final thoughts of this week. My wife just got home. She said, "I've got good news and bad news." I said, "Just give me the good news." She said, "The airbags work on your new car."
Okay, that's great. Michael, final thought?
Yeah. So did you know that when Aragorn kicks the helmet in the Two Towers and he screams, it's because he actually broke his toe in the recording, and Viggo Mortensen used that physical pain to channel emotional pain into the performance.
That's cool. Yeah, my final thought is, well, it's a new year. Dylan's in Huddersfield, but yeah, Huddersfield is a massive place, so don't worry, no one will find him. And yeah,
I'm in a tiny place.
Yeah, let's hope for a great 2K26 for the Pope is Gay. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody.
My girl's pussy.